Hey guys, I thought that you guys who genuinely care about both, me and my mother, both my mother and me, not just me, even though you don't know my mother and you know me pretty damn well by 5,000, close to 5,000 videos. And actually, if you count my other channels, it's more than 5,000 videos over the past, 6 years. Anyway, I sent her this card along with those pictures, and it says, "I love you, Mommy," exclamation point 3 times. "I am so sorry that this nightmare is happening to you yet again. Please get well soon and come home," underlined, and exclamation point 3 times. And then underneath, the inner thing that the card says, I said, "Love, your daughter and lifetime supporter of you against your disease. Try to remain strong, Mom, and remember that you are loved and needed by people and canines who love and need you." Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And of course, I capitalize stuff as I tend to do, even when I'm sending emails, to emphasize, like, you are loved and needed is all in capitals, and then by people and canines who love and in capitals need you. And I capitalized come home, please get well soon, and come home, capitalized and underlined. And I capitalized love, I love you, Mommy. Anyway, so I'm going to send that to her today. I don't know how fast it will get there. Who knows? 2 to 3 days, I guess. Just depends. You never know. I'm going to show you these pictures again because in the other video I noticed that I held them up too high. See, I told you it's trial and error. It's really trial and error. I looked in the video and they're up too high, so obviously they need to be lower, I think. Again, it's a crapshoot here whenever I do something like this. I did this before. I don't do it that often, And somebody wrote to me, "We can't see the pictures." Sorry, it's the way it goes. There's no way for me to know, based on the camera angle, there's no way for me to know if you can see the picture or not. It's just trial and error. You know what I mean? These are the pictures I'm going to send her. Like I said in the other video, I could send her. I don't have this much for my storage unit. Mine are all in my storage unit, so I'm going by hers, and these are all ones that I printed out for her, that I took, obviously, So I have to just go by, if I'm going to send her pictures. She already has a bunch of pictures, a few, of me and her and Omar. And last time she was in the hospital, I don't know what happened to those pictures. When I was going to go visit her this time, I wanted to just bring those pictures through it again, and they're hidden somewhere in her room, or maybe she lost them, I don't know. I always tell her it doesn't matter. They're all out online. They're all safe. If you lose them all, one time she thought somebody in the, quote, nut house, unquote, with her had stolen one of the pictures, and it's possible. You're dealing with, people that aren't well. They can steal a picture if they think it's nice. It's a picture of me, my mom, Angel, and Omar, Or she may have lost it, or who knows. It doesn't matter. They're all safe. I can print them out at CVS for 29 cents each, So we're not going to worry about that. I have them all, and they're all safe, and you know what I mean? So I give them to her when she's in the hospital, and if she loses them or they get stolen, who cares? Who cares, seriously? I tell her that, too. I'll make you more. I will make you more, Mama. Anyway, I'm going to take a shower and then head off for the day. I can't stay here, as my cousin and I discussed last night, Of course, in Omar's perfect work, he wants me to just never leave. And that's just, you gotta leave. So I leave him alone, and he's gotta eat a little later. If I get home later, it's not gonna kill him, Unfortunately, he goes to the bathroom on the floor, but what are you gonna do, I'm in a different situation now, and I don't want to just hang out here. Why would I want to hang out here, I don't. So yeah, like I did, this will be a 2-part thing, even though I changed the shirt just for variety. You know, shout out to all my fans, of course, and then a special shout out just to, again, my, what do you call it, really, really intensely, you know, really big fans, as in, the, you know, 2 that are lusting after me a little bit, you know, again, they both, you know, think I'm hot, whether I'm thin or not, you know. Frankie, I just asked him, I'm like, you've seen my videos when I was 232 pounds, but you still thought I was hot. He's like, yeah, you were hotter than that. Although he qualified that with you know, I think you're hotter now, but, you know. Anyway, I like myself thin, as you guys know. I'm 175 this morning, not a happy camper, people. My weight's creeping up. And it's not because I'm downing, you know, boxes of chocolates or gallons of ice, half gallons of ice cream. No. It's the stress. It's the stress, it's the cortisol. I'm not saying I haven't, but I really, you know, I'm in my 40s, I'm 46 years old. I have to, you know, watch it or my weight's going to creep up. It's just part of life for all women, for all people, you know, men and women, but women have it harder the older we get, so, you know. But I don't want to be 175, even if I can't get to my dream weight of 150, I sure as fuck don't want to be, I want to be between 160 and 163, 64, you know. 175 is not acceptable. It's my weight's creeping up. I got to do something about it. But again, like I was telling you, you can watch those, the Fawn, Blond, and Long Gone from a couple years ago, you know, where these are going to be, these 2 videos are going to be like Fawn, Blond, and Long Gone, a look back, okay? And I was 163.8. I was in the shelter. Remember, I was losing weight like by leaps and bounds. I arrived at the shelter at 198, and at the end I was down to 164, and that's just in a few months. So that was like, I dropped 34 pounds while in the shelter, and that's a tribute to my fucking my willpower. I refused. I was not gonna. I was so angry to be in there, and I was just not going to let myself gain all that weight back that I had lost. Remember, at 198, I'm not that far away from my all-time high of 232, and I was scared that, you know, I wasn't going to let being in that shelter, you know, it was bad enough, but I wasn't going to get, quote, fat, unquote, again. I wasn't going to let that happen, you know, so I didn't let it happen, so when I came to visit my mama, you know, this is when I wasn't when I was living with, it was in the summer when I was visiting her, summer of 2000.